What's good, everybody? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee, and I'm here to talk to you about Two Lost Distribution. They are one of the most technologically advanced distributors in music. They distribute to more stores than any of the distributors around. They distribute, they give you 100% of your royalties. They only charge you $3 a month, and you have an instant option to get an advance from these guys. So if you're watching this and you want to be in the music business and you're trying to figure out how to get help, I'm here to tell you, go to twolost.com and use the word GODS as your coupon code, and you get the first 3 months free. What's good, everybody? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee, and this is the God Show. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And today we have two special guests. We have my Virgo brother. I'm gonna claim it. Yeah. The legend, Wiz Khalifa. Now let's get Wiz Khalifa. And then we got my other bro. Listen, I tried to sign him in 2013, was it? 13, I tried to sign him when I was working at Epic. And I just watched my bro go the fuck up. Changed his name and everything and went up. Let's give it up for 24 hours. Let's go. Woo, yeah. And before we start, like, share, subscribe. Shout out to our sponsors, Two Lost, Tote and Carry, KL, H2O, and Yoko Vodka. Shout out to y'all. But let's get into this. Wiz, this is the first question I want to ask you. You give a fuck about anything?
I give a fuck about my family. Yeah.
Of course, but I feel like you are the most... What they say, the nigga that gives the least fucks in the world.
Fucks. Yeah, I got the least fuck award for sure.
You definitely get it. Yeah. You don't even entertain shit.
Yeah, nah.
Only other artist I know like that was Akon. Akon, you could try to rob him. He gonna wind up hugging. What's up, man? You ain't trying to rob me, are you? I'm your brother. You got that energy, bro.
There's power in that.
You got the energy, bro. I wanted to give you that.
Akon's a superhero, so
yeah. But you know, you got these artists that you run into that take themselves so serious that it's hard for niggas to like them. And nigga, since you came out, I always, by the way, I met Wiz, I think it was you just signed the warning.
Just signed the
Pittsburgh had on no dreads.
No locks, baby. But still got the baby face, but like.
And Say Yeah just dropped. And I remember thinking that was a smash. And this is right around the time where, you know, this is before today's market. You had the label had to make you a star back then. And if they didn't, you was fucked. Yeah. But what I liked about you that I want to celebrate you on is that you figured this shit out. And it always felt like you went at your pace. That's the thing I admired the most about you. Yeah. Like, you know how some artists, you could tell, they like, get all the money. I got an after party, then an after party, then an after party, and then I got a brunch, get all the money. It was like, I remember I was talking to somebody, they was like, Wiz doesn't do after parties. I was like, really? They was like, nah. And I'm like, why? They was like, that's the cool. I'm thinking like a nigga at this time. I'm like, why you missing that money? They was like, that's the coolest thing a nigga could do. Cause he telling niggas, I don't care about y'all money. I'm gonna do it my way. Yeah. Where you get that from?
It comes from like, well, thank you, by the way. I appreciate that. You a cool ass nigga too.
Thank you, bro.
It just comes from being cut from a different cloth, I think. When you met me back in the day, I was really young. I was just coming out of Pittsburgh, and I didn't have too much of like an example of what a superstar looked like or what a successful artist looked like. I was just coming out of Pittsburgh, so we didn't have that model. And when I met you and the people that I was bumping into were a lot of, you know, digital guys who you brought up, Spitty.
Shout out to Spitty.
There were a lot of digital guys, there were a lot of radio guys, a lot of DJs. And those were the people whose hustle that I feel like I matched at the time, like being an artist. I was like, you know, I'm an artist, I create, but I'd rather be in somebody's face and promoting myself and telling you how good my music is or performing for you and things like that. And I think just through that, it built a different confidence and just a different knowledge of myself of if somebody don't give it to me, I know how to go and get it.
Yeah, you was always the example, because 2000 to 2000, maybe like 8, 9, it was just about music. Like if you had a great record, you was good. Right. But you were always the example when lifestyle and culture came into place. And I don't know if you know that. You get props from the digital world. I never knew this, by the way. So they would say he wrote every morning on Twitter, wake and bake. Right. I don't even know that. They was like, but I was like, and me, I'm like, what the fuck? Why does that matter? He was like, if you smoke, he's calling all smokers. By the way, you built a business on smoking.
Right.
So it was almost like you knew where you was fucking going. You knew how to attract it. And I feel like a lot of artists followed that model where they started figuring out they can incorporate lifestyle into what they do.
Yeah.
Like, because Snoop smoked weed. Snoop had gin and juice.
Right.
But you weren't thinking back then to create your own gin and juice. You was just kind of like,
exactly.
I drink Coke 45, I'm going to put in the song. But you kind of built your shit around, like you kind of created your own world and built everything around that from a 360 model. Yeah. Which artists don't understand, which I don't get, but you obviously do.
Yeah, I mean, the word for it they use is a cult following.
Cult.
And really it just comes, well, cult is usually people think like a cult of people, but cult is the core word of culture. So, you know, when everything is lifestyle, the people gravitate towards it. And there's certain artists who did that. Some of them did rock and roll. There's Kiss. It's a great band. They had a cult following.
King of Satan Service.
You know what I mean?
they had a calling.
There's all types of ways to do it. Wu-Tang had a cult following. I have a Wu-Tang tattoo on me. So these are some of my favorite groups. Not Kiss, but Kiss is dope, but not my favorite group. Bone Thugs and Harmony, 3-6 Mafia, Diplomats. These are all people who I'm a part of their culture.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You know Chubby Baby. Chubby Baby was like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm about to interview Wiz. He's like, man, you don't FaceTime that nigga. He Dipset.
Not for real.
He was like, nigga, he Dipset.
Thank you.
That was crazy. I didn't even know that he said that.
Good look. You're not for real. These are niggas who I'm part of their shit. They're cult and they're following as well. So that's what went into me, you know, building what I did subconsciously. And I think there's a lot of power in identifying your fans, giving them a name, and being their leader. And we started Taylor Gang, and all of my fans joined Taylor Gang, and it's the Taylors. And ever since then, you've seen it become more of a mainstream thing where it's like, all right, you have to name your fans now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
People don't know you was a front of all of that. That's what I said. Why you don't give a fuck? Because if that was anybody else, they would have been every mountain. I'm the nigga that started that. That's I'm like, he don't give a fuck. He just like, that's a solid confidence that if more artists had, this game would be way different.
I think like, you know, I just love to create, and I'm inspired too. And I think that the best creators are inspired, and that's why they don't take credit for shit, because they know it was inspired by something, whatever it was. I could have been driving down the street and seen the sunset. I'm not gonna take credit for that inspiration, but it helped me write that song, make that bar, come up with that logo, blah blah blah. So I stay inspired, I stay sensitive, and I stay tapped in.
And you don't promote.
My life is promotion.
By the way, I want you to know, when I did this, even this show, I tell people, I'm like, I didn't do this for the viewer. I did this for the person I'm talking to.
For sure.
Because how do people know what you know if you don't get a moment to sit down for them to figure it out?
Absolutely.
So the show just worked. I didn't expect it to work. I'm just like, I'm like, I want niggas to know me. Because remember, I'm in LA. I'm talking to Steve Lobel. He like, yeah, you know, started Cookies. Well, you know, Wiz was a part of all. I'm like, this nigga just gets it, my nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm like, but he don't have to promote it because he smokes every day.
There's a difference when like artists just attach their names to stuff and they see the money in it, they see the branding in it. But a lot of the stuff that I do, I believed in it 10 years ago. You know, 15 years ago, or just knowing the right people. You know how it is having relationships. When you know certain people, I don't treat people like shit. If I meet a camera guy, I'm shaking his hand. I'm saying, good, nice working with you, brother. Because this dude could be somebody in 10 years. And just valuing the engineers, all the people who work at radio, everybody's somebody, man. We're all coming up in this game together.
Jimmy Iovine started as an engineer. What people don't know, Clive Davis was a lawyer. You know what I mean? Like, everybody falls into position in this game because there's no rules to this shit. That's my favorite part about it. 24 hours.
There's really no rules.
And when I see free people, like, I ain't gonna lie, you're added to the free nigga list. You know, like it's not a lot of free niggas.
Nah, people
like
trapped.
Ye is a free nigga. Like it's like, nigga, I'll lose it all to be myself.
100%.
And you a free nigga. You made money being yourself. Making money being yourself. To me, that should be everybody's goal. But everybody don't believe in themselves.
Everybody doesn't believe in themselves. And a lot of people set goals based off of everybody else's expectation. Yeah, so whatever you're expected to do or how far you're expected to go. And it's really just thinking big, bro. Like, you can be anything. You can do whatever. You can pivot.
You create the character.
Yeah, you create the character. You're the freaking character. Like,
what was your name before you became 24?
Exactly.
That's my point.
Yep.
You could change the name.
Yep.
But that's what I don't think people understand. Like, you're not stuck in the place you are. You can change your name, change your approach, everything.
Yeah, when you want it, you want it. Like the name change was, I loved the first name.
Yeah.
It was never about changing it. Just that name was attached to such a powerful person.
Yes.
That it was like I was running around. They're like, oh yeah, you
exactly.
Jermaine Dupri,
Exactly.
You Jermaine Dupri. I'm like, man. And so when that was done, it was still that, and I'm like,
I gotta change my name.
I'm gonna switch up.
And he popped up. It got hotter, nigga. Yeah. I always tell artists, I'm like, dog, artists are like water. Like I can, if I give you a glass of water, like you ain't expecting to pay for that, right? Nobody pays for a glass of water, but it looks the same as the water you pay for. You can't look. It's not like you can look at weed and be like, hold on, that shit look like some shit. Water looks like water. How can we sell it in the bottle? We put a top on it, we sell it. I always tell artists, you water. You just ain't figured out how to package yourself to make the audience see you as what they want to see you as. So once you figure out how to package yourself, the world is yours. And then create the character. Wiz, I smoke. Now MMA is a part of your life. Now fucking you have a gin, but nigga, that's all the things you do. So it's like, nigga, why the fuck when you build business around that?
Yeah.
And that's why I don't think artists understand today. They all are like they're looking at what you're doing saying, I want to do that. And looking at what you do, but they're not looking at themselves saying, I want to be my own version of myself.
Yeah. My advice to a lot of artists is use the same passion that you have for your creativity for the other things that you do in life. Yes. A lot of artists get so caught up of just being an artist. Oh, I'm just an artist. I want to create. Yeah. But that's like, you know, such a small part of life, man. There's so much more to life. There's so much more to experience that can inspire that art. And if that art goes away, you still need to be a whole yourself. You still need to be able to function. You still need to be able to call your mom or your dad or your kids. And, you know, you can't just rely on the art so much to where you neglect the things that make you who you are. And when you invest that same passion into that, that's when you start to get those opportunities. Going to the gym every day isn't easy, and it's not fun all the time. And you skinny, so it looks better when you do it. Us in the gym is like, nah, don't film that shit, nigga. Bro, delete that shit. I want to like, while I'm in there struggling and shit, this nigga in there looking like Superman. You think it's easier, but when I first started, everybody laughed at me because I'm so small, my posture's bad. You, put that you look like a noodle in there. The clothes don't fit you right. You just look weird. And like it doesn't come off the way that you in your head is thinking. So everybody laughed at me. They're like, yo, why are you doing this? You shouldn't do this. And then you just keep working, you keep hustling, you move past that. But it's the same thing with music. When you first get on that stage, niggas ain't fucking with you, bro. They boo. Get this nigga out of here. Who are you, nigga? Why is this nigga in the studio? Get this nigga out of the booth. But you come back every day. You go harder, you go harder. So if you put that same passion into a lot of the things that you want to be successful at, people laugh at my clothes all the time. I love how I dress, but people don't get it. I have to go through people laughing at my clothes and not agreeing with my decisions to one day being like, well, Wiz is a fucking fashion icon because I took risks. I learned the materials and the silhouettes and all the things that was important to me. And I went through y'all laughing at me. So what the fuck else is there to do? Exactly. What's good, everybody? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee. And if you were wondering who this beautiful woman sitting next to me is my sister Tiffany Daniels Sai. Let's give it up for my sister. Everybody can clap. This is good. And my sister she's the most talented person in the family, and we started a family business, a signature scent company. So if you like smoke a lot of weed in your car and you want to get the scent out, you have to check out these scents. I know guys that use it for the weed. I know people that use it for cologne, and everywhere they go to get compliments. We make candles. We make
room sprays. We got them in kits. So if you want to buy something for your loved one or anybody you know that you care about, hit us up, LorraineCo.com.
And we're going to put the website at the bottom of it. But support this black business, support this black woman, and order, I promise you guys. As a matter of fact, use the word gods, and we'll give you 15% off. I just made that up, so if my sister face looks crazy, don't get mad at her. I'll eat that. But guys, when I tell you this shit is incredible, you really should check this out.
The best scents ever.
LorrayCo.com, and we'll put it at the bottom of the screen. Thank you.
Thanks.
Go up. That's the only place I'm going.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
And then not only that, like I learned that, like, I really didn't have a mentor. Like, I learned everything from movies. So like I learned that lesson from Rocky IV when he fought the Russian. And nigga, he's like, they hated him. He was in Russia, the Russian consulate, everybody's there, they hate him. And by round 8, when they was like, this nigga ain't gonna go away, they start cheering for the nigga. They weren't supposed to. They didn't know they were supposed to. Like, the fans might not know that you the nigga that they gonna follow. You gotta know that. And follow that path, and eventually you look back. It's like Forrest Gump when he stopped running, he looked back like, what the fuck? I'm done now, guys. Like, everybody's like, what are we supposed to do? He was running because he wanted to. People are followers, bro. And some of you said, think about how rich Michael Jackson would have been if he sold the red jacket. If he sold the glove. If he sold the shoes. Nigga, he was just selling music. He was the biggest artist in the world, but he could have been the biggest consumer of all products if he wanted to. That's what artists don't be understanding. Nigga, if you believe in yourself, push your shit. Nigga, why you worry about them? Push your shit. I hate when artists get signed. My biggest pet peeve is when you see like a nigga in the music industry and he be having like ASCAP in his bio. Nigga, ASCAP. Everybody on ASCAP. That's nothing to put in your bio, but it makes them feel, I'm official. I got ASCAP in my bio, nigga. You don't see that? I got BMG in my bio. I'm official. Nigga, you official to the unofficials. The official niggas are looking at you like, what the fuck is you doing?
I feel like when producers
real shit.
Yeah, like, nigga, believe in you.
Producers put produce. I produce for.
I hate that shit.
I feel like I don't hate it, but I feel like I know where level you're at.
That's my point. But that's why I hate it, because you don't know what, no one knows what level you at when they see you. Nobody knows. You can literally be a lame in your hometown and go to another town and be the coolest nigga. You just gotta adopt the fucking ways of being cool. Sure. So when I see that, I'm like, nobody knows. It's like me. I worked at Warner, my last job, and every nigga when I left, they was like, where you going next? And I'm like, nigga, it's me. Nigga, I'd rather be my own guy than be a guy that use another nigga name. Jack Warner is who Warner Records is named after. I want my own shit, real my nigga. Shit. And I believe in myself enough that I don't need y'all niggas' name or y'all clout. I feel like I'm the coolest nigga I know. So I'm happy being that shit.
Hell yeah.
And if you don't feel like that about yourself, that's on you, nigga.
Real shit.
So I don't get that shit. So I know we gonna get into the new music, but I wanted to just tap into, like, how did you, when you obviously had to say yeah, but when you switched up, like, it had to be intentional, but what was the thought process from saying, okay, I'm gonna go in a totally different direction than this, and then I'm gonna go from this record that they want me to do, and you kind of did your own thing and it really blew up organically. Like, what was the thought process? Because I'm only asking that because this show is for artists. The artists and dreamers watch this show, and they be looking at us confused, and I'm like, y'all think this nigga is lucky? It ain't luck, my nigga. It's luck if it happens one time. But if a nigga wins 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nigga, at some point in time, you got to know. He knows something.
Fucking right.
So when you were in that position of infant artist to grown, what was your thought process when you said, I'm going to do me?
It happened kind of by force and just the way things worked out. Like I was saying, when I went over to Warner, they didn't know what the fuck to do with me because I had Say Yeah, but that was a mainstream song, and I could make a lot of mainstream music really easily. Like, because I listen to pop records, I listen to country, all of that. So I just pay attention to how things are structured.
But there's one other thing that you have that is very important. You have a very proper dialect. So even when you speak in your Pittsburgh accent, the rest of the country can hear. And sometimes when you like, it's like, go listen to Drake and what's that kid name? Block Boy JB, that shoot record, that Range Rover record. Drake was 901, 305, like it was so clear. And then Block Boy JP was like, hup, go, do. Me, and it was like, that's why they'll play it in Memphis and other places, but nigga, if that dialect ain't clear, I work with songwriters and producers.
That makes sense.
So when I heard you talk clear, so you can put you on some street shit or some pop shit, because as long as they can understand you, they can follow you.
And that was the thing that broke me through. So freaking, you know, I may Say Yeah, which was a good mainstream song, but they didn't understand the real
the culture in it.
Yeah, they didn't understand that part. So there
they
was
wanted you to be Nelly, nigga. They wanted you.
They just did it, man. They put me in a couple sessions, and they were like, "This ain't working." You know? They're like, "This it's just not working."
Yeah.
Like he's smoking out the engineers. And nothing's getting done.
Get him an engineer that smokes. You gotta give an engineer that smoke.
It was bad. So they let me go. And I was just thinking about this the other day because I was signed to Warner. And Warner as a whole, they had 3 different companies.
Warner, Elektra, and Atlantic.
Exactly. So boom. They let me go from Warner Brothers. So that's when the time frame that you're talking about, when I started figuring things out on my own. And really a lot of that just had to do with the music had changed. It left the hands of the labels. Yeah. Because they didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to create records.
They don't create.
They weren't creating shit. And the stuff that was coming to them, it was just getting wrung out. It was dry. It was just time for a change. And at that time, it was more the blog era. And, you know, we were just really reminiscing on like the 90s and the shit that we grew up on. Smoking weed, dressing how we wanted to dress, and the raps that we were coming up with was crazy at the time. Still are crazy, legendary shit. But just the friend group that I had built, the web of friends that I grew on the internet through Taylor Gang and branding, and really staying consistent with recording mixtapes and just keying in on what my audience is. That's how I found, you know, that era of what I was doing, and that's what led me to get signed to Atlantic.
So Atlantic didn't pick you up
again. So like, boom, they had to cut the check twice. And I remember being in the elevator with Leo, he was like, "Bruh, can we make sure we don't have to sign this kid another time? Like, is this the last time we gonna have to sign this motherfucker?" Yeah. The second time he was pissed because he's like, "Bro, we just paid him. Let him go. Now we paying him again." But this time when I came through, that's when I made Black and Yellow. Yes. So I had already understood the mixtape side of it, the organic side of it, and I was also doing a lot of shows on my own too. Yeah. And this is what got Atlantic's attention, because I was touring. I was going everywhere. I could go to the West Coast. I could go to Alabama and sell out. I could go to Connecticut and sell out. I could go to North Carolina. I went to jail in North Carolina. I bailed myself out. So I was hot at the time, bro. Atlantic was like, "Get this nigga some money." Yeah. Then they gave me the money, and then I made Black and Yellow. And yeah, for sure. And then I made Black and Yellow, and the shit went #1.
Did you know it was gonna go that big? Did you know it was gonna go that big?
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Black and Yellow was a genius moment, because to some people, Black and Yellow could be something, but to Pittsburgh, they knew that what you was talking about was the Steelers. So it doesn't even matter if it goes big. You're already a legend to those people, or anybody who's a Steelers fan. Yeah. So it was kind of like if it checked more than one box. And I'm like, and it still was a hit though.
Yeah, it was a hit because of the Steelers going to the Super Bowl that year. It was really big because of that. And just working with Stargate, they were on a run. They had Rihanna records. They had really big pop records, but they never done a hip hop song. And this was my chance again to show that I could fuse freaking pop and hip hop. Yeah. And nobody had done that. Nobody was doing it. It wasn't as clean. It wasn't as, you know, edgy. It wasn't everything that everybody needed it to be. So that's where the character Wiz Khalifa came into. The pothead, smoking weed, tatted, from the streets, but know how to conduct himself over these mainstream records. And then it was a go. I did The Thrill. I did, you know, this. I did that. And I was just all over the place. Then I did Fast and Furious soundtrack, and then fucking soundtracks came back alive.
One of the biggest songs of all time.
So then I became a soundtrack dude, you know what I mean? And that paid the bills for a long ass time. Because that's good money. Like, you don't got to do a whole album. You could just do a fucking soundtrack. They're gonna promote it. They're gonna shoot $1 million video.
Everybody who's watching the movie is gonna hear the song of the movie, so it's free promo.
Yeah, hell yeah. So there's just stages and levels that I, you know, found where I was in the groove and just did my thing.
But you also are one of those artists that, because once you make hits like "See You Again," like "Black and Yellow," like my favorite record is "Young, Wild and Free." Nigga.
Thank you,
nigga.
Yep.
You want to go crazy, nigga. A Coke night. I don't never smoke Coke, but I feel like that's a Coke night for anybody else. Because it's like, because it's whatever it is for you. Young, wild, free. That's what everybody want to be.
It's a Coke night.
It's a weed night.
And they can sing that shit in any country in the fucking world.
Young, wild, free.
So we get drunk. Nigga, I was in the airport in Korea, nigga. They see me and the whole airport just starts singing that shit.
Yeah.
And they do, bro, they don't speak English, bro.
That's what
They not speaking
Yes.
English, just chilling over
Yes.
there. But they know Young, Wild, and Free, bro.
Yes. And nigga, it's so fucking, it's like a perfect pop rap record that don't feel like it's trying to be anything. Nigga, because that's everybody want to be, Young, Wild, and Free. I had a lot of fun living my life to that
That
motherfucking
song's
record.
gonna last forever. I could play that in any club. It don't matter,
No matter where at.
how trapped out them
Yes.
niggas is, bro. You put that shit on, it's going up.
Nigga, it's classic record.
Yeah.
Nigga, the studio, was that studio session fun?
It's crazy. Atlantic they had given me that song, and that's Bruno Mars.
Yeah, it was
on
Bruno
the
Mars.
hook.
I know, because he wasn't on it originally, right?
Yeah, no, he was, but
Okay.
he had got into trouble, so he couldn't
Took
do
him
the
off.
video.
Okay, got you.
So that's still him. They just
Yeah.
hit it. They just hit it. But they gave me the song. I'm like, man, this shit is whack, bro. Like, so what? We get drunk. So what? We smoke weed. And they gave it to Snoop, and Snoop was like, fuck this song. And me and Snoop met each other the week that we met each other, bro. We chilling in his apartment. He had an apartment in Hollywood, and he called me up there. He was like, nigga, you moving around the corner. You gonna be my little nigga, blah, blah, blah. It's that other thing. We gonna shoot a motherfucking movie.
Yeah.
We gonna do the soundtrack. And these are the songs. We picked out all the beats. And he was like, man, they gave me this whack-ass song, but I think me and you together, it might be perfect.
It might be cool, yeah.
He played it. I was like, bro, they gave me that same shit. He was like, fuck it, we doing it tonight. And we did that shit, bro.
Smash.
Yep, hell
But
yeah.
the point I was saying was that when artists get to that place of like, nigga, the charts, worldwide charts, everybody know your record, they don't be like, I'm gonna go back and do a mixtape again.
Yeah, right.
You did that.
Hell yeah.
You understood I gotta feed everybody, including the base I started with.
Right.
You understood that. Was that intentional? You just knew it.
Yeah, that's definitely intentional. Like I said, I grew up on the mixtape era. I grew up on Smack DVD, fucking DJ, whoever, everybody, Ill Will, Big Mike, DJ Infamous.
Infamous. Shout out to
You know
Inf,
what I
my
mean?
nigga Inf, yeah.
Everybody, bro, like going to wherever you cop your white tees or your sneakers from and getting mixtapes was a thing back in the day before the internet. So for me, it was all about like trying to be like that, but just in my own way.
Yeah.
And I know how important it is to fans. There's fans who love mixtapes more than albums. There's fans who don't even buy the
There's
album,
fans that
bro.
take pride in meeting you saying, I'm a mixtape fan.
I'm a mixtape fan.
That's different to
I
them.
got this tape right
Yeah.
here. And mixtapes are more like every day, every week type shit. Like I remember getting mixtapes and that being my mood for like 2 weeks or a month. You know what I mean? Just play the same mixtape over and over and over. And that could outdo a nigga who's waiting on their album. So
say that shit again.
Yeah, like for real. Like
Niggas don't get it. That's what I'm saying. Niggas don't get it.
Yeah.
And they let the money fool them. Nigga, the money could die next year.
Nah, for
you gotta
real.
keep planting them seeds, pouring water on it, and going forward, and knowing that them trees is growing behind you.
Yeah.
So you guys have a mixtape coming out, and what's the plan with that?
You talking about me and Snoop?
Yeah. No. You have a mixtape coming out.
Oh, me and this fool?
Yeah.
Shit.
I thought you had they told me you had a mixtape coming
We
out.
always just in the studio. I
was on the email. They was like, you got a mixtape coming out soon. I was like, okay, I'm about to ask you that shit.
Something together?
Yeah, we got something.
Can I help?
cool.
Can we help, nigga? We want to help around this motherfucker.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
The shit came alive on the God show, nigga. Let's get it. I plant the idea in the air.
Nah, for real.
You know, we
I'm
really
independent
rap.
now, so
We
I just
No,
do
but
whatever
that's what I
the hell
wanted to get
want.
to.
Yeah.
I want to get to that. So I named my company in 2020 LYI, which stands for Leverage Your Influence, because I would meet artists like you, and I'm like, and they'd be like, Ray, I need a hit, and I'm like, you are the hit, nigga. You are the hit, nigga. You can change somebody's life by just touching them. Like, that's hit motherfucking behavior. You see what I'm saying? So for me, why are you gonna sign to a label, let them own everything, when you the fucking hit?
Right.
And not only that, Wiz Khalifa has more power than everybody at Atlantic.
Nah, for sure.
All the people at Atlantic can do is cut checks, but I'm talking about power. You can tweet something and it changes. Craig Cameron can't tweet something.
Right.
Atlantic can't say 24 hours is the greatest hours of all time, and niggas be like, what?
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something.
Tell me.
My House is on the Hill album. I texted to Wiz, and see, this is like a real big brother. So like,
For sure.
get the music.
I got
Like
you,
we
bro.
text each other like,
Thank
yo,
you.
you want to rap today? Yo, so we paintball and like it's a family thing. So, but one time I felt like if I gave the artist the tweet, like if I just texted to him like exactly how to tweet it, it would be easier. Like, not even easier, just like copy paste, like they could get it done.
Yeah.
I sent him the same thing that I sent everybody else, but he changed it up a little bit. And I noticed after he tweeted it, like it was like, yo, go get my brother 24's project, hashtag Taylor Gang. All the Taylors, tell me what you think.
Exactly.
I watched the project jump from like 70 on the chart to like 5.
That's my point.
And these are Taylors that are listening to me, and it's like when you're in that community, like you know, they message you, they DM you, like it's people that know that Wiz knew me since Royce Rizzo.
Yeah,
I love this nigga, and I love Craig. I love Julie.
Yeah, for sure.
I love Kaiser.
Lon Ray, Kaiser, all of them.
Lon Ray. I love Marsha. Everybody over there.
Shout out to Marsha.
I had a great experience being on a label, and a lot of artists don't say that.
Yes.
And they don't be like, yo, I had a great time. These motherfuckers understood me, blah, blah, blah. They always talk about how bad it was, how they got exploited, and how this. Bro, my time on Atlantic was fucking great. I love everybody. And they still invite me to the parties, even though I'm not signed. Because they love me, bro.
And they like you having you in the parties. That you being in the party is them saying to artists, look at Louis.
And they acknowledge the fact that,
cool.
you know, Wiz kept a light or two on in Atlantic. You know,
a whole floor of lights.
They acknowledge that I got the smoking room over there. So I don't want anybody to take me being independent as like, fuck labels. I don't hate labels. I loved my time at Atlantic.
For sure.
Every argument that we had was productive, and it was good, and it was for the music, and they fully understand it, how organic my movement was, and they never tried to change that. In the whole 10 years of me working with them, they would never be like, Wiz, we need to rush this. Wiz, you need to go in this direction. They will always be like, you know your fans, we're just waiting on you to do what you want to do.
When you're ready.
Or if it's not time right now, or if it's not the one, we're going to wait till we get the one, because we know what the one feels like. They were on my team the entire time.
Got you.
And I had a great relationship with Atlantic. And I feel lucky as an artist to be able to go 10 years, sell millions, like literally millions of records. Niggas be saying millions as a word, nigga. Literally millions of records. Hundreds
billions
of
streams.
millions, billions of streams.
You got 2 songs on your Spotify alone that got over 1 billion streams.
We did that together, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I did that. I made it out, and now I'm able to work for myself. I'm able to take all of that knowledge, all of that, you know, passion, and just work for myself with no animosity, no regret, no any of that. Like, any artist who can do that, bro, you won.
You know why you could do that? Because
Like,
you're a
for real.
businessman.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I started off giving you so much praise, because most artists are not business people. They don't even care to know the business.
Right.
It's kind of like, y'all do that. I'm gonna go over here, fuck bitches, make songs, and y'all make sure y'all send me my checks.
Right.
And you wonder why shit don't work out. You never.
There's like you know what I'm saying? Like, you could narrow it down even more. You know, a lot of artists ain't willing to tour 200 days out of the year. A lot of artists ain't willing to record, you know, every motherfucking night. A lot of artists ain't willing to do their own content. So, you know, I think I might be just a little bit fucking crazy.
And there's something else you did that a lot of artists didn't do. You built ticket sales.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So you sold hard tickets. That's what, so when I mentioned, for anybody who doesn't understand, when I mentioned you wasn't doing after parties, after party was the cheap way of getting you.
Yeah.
Because now I'm going to get to the club, and then we know the promoter going to throw you the mic, and they going to play a record, and you got to perform.
Right.
But you taking your brand down now.
Yeah, you taking your brand down, and you're fucking up your voice too by performing on bad sound.
Yeah. So I'm like, so you was the first guy doing
this
that
for years, but I can't be screaming at a club full of niggas. I need, you know, we gonna wait, we gonna set it up, we gonna do it the right way, we gonna sell some merch. You know, and this is the thing that I used to do back in the day when I was on the road, where I would take less up front. Like, I wouldn't even take the whole bag.
You know, by the way, you were the example. That's why I'm trying to get him to understand.
Yeah, I would
He's telling me shit, but I'm like, nigga, everybody talked about you as,
I would take less
doing.
up front, and then I would be like, well, give me the door if it sells a certain amount.
Yeah.
And then we get the door and we get the bar, all of that shit, bro. Like, when I first started out, niggas didn't know that. And then we was bringing merch and selling the merch as well. So remember when I told you I got locked up in North Carolina? It was 10 of us. We had $300,000 bail a piece. Everybody, $300,000 bail. So our bail was $3 million. They found like this much weed. Bail was $3 million, and to get 2 of us out, we had to pay that 30%. And we had over 150 grand in merch money underneath the bus, dog, in cash. Didn't even know it though. because we was killing them that much. And this is early. This is before Black and Yellow.
I mean, this is you building yourself.
Yeah, this is before Black and Yellow, but this is just off merch and you know, our own solo runs of shows that we were doing. So it's really, really possible to be self-sufficient, get a bag, get the attention that you want, go pro, and then come back to your roots.
I love that. Yeah, but I want you to know, they would talk, and you were the example in room. So, because you know, I worked at labels, so they'd be telling artists like, you can go through that.
Oh,
party.
Hell
you
yeah!
Can do
Well, that's why a lot of people don't like me, because they'd be like, "Well, Wiz did this," and
you
Wiz
was like
did
the kid that they use. Like
Niggas be
Wiz
like,
is doing
man,
that.
Stop saying that
You
shit.
fuck what that nigga doing.
Sure,
And you know, niggas, but it's like you gotta study winners.
Yep.
It's the blueprint, bro.
Yeah,
I get to sit with him and be like, yo, like, I was in high school doing this, and then I really like. When I switched, you know, Wiz asked me one of the first questions he asked me when I switched from Rizzy to 24. He said, "How does it feel for people to believe in you?" And I'm like, damn. I'm like,
yeah.
Like he can't. My first, like, instead of going to do clubs, I'm top 10 on the radio. He's on the song with me. They're offering me clubs.
Yeah.
He's like, you got to do shows. You got to do shows.
Yeah.
I sell out at the Roxy. I bring him out on my first sold out night. Crazy. He tell the fans, the kids there, like, man, y'all keep supporting him in his journey because this is how it starts.
Yes.
Feel me? That's a 500 cap room.
By the way, that's the realest thing a nigga could do.
What?
That's more important than anybody else, because everybody got their phones out.
Yeah.
And they about to tell the whole world, look what Wiz Khalifa.
Yep.
I don't think niggas be understanding that part, bro.
Yep.
That's the shit that's frustrating. It's like, it's not hard to win. You just got to believe in yourself and just stay with it and never waver. And by the way, you can learn on the way. Like you said, me and Snoop thought the record was whack, but then Snoop was like, fuck that. Me and you together.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of like, it's the ratio. Now it's two niggas on there. So it's like, 2 nigga, 1 pop record. It's a nigga record now. You know what I'm saying? If it's 1 nigga, you 2 pop niggas is like, what you doing, nigga? you trying to figure out how to do that shit. I'm going to tell you a funny story. So we did a record with you. We did this record with you and Juicy J. These hoes, they for everybody. So watch this. So we just re-signed our deal with Universal. So we in that room, all white people. And they're like, in Ethiopia, it's like, play them the new Wiz Juicy J record you guys did.
Yes.
And we kind of look like, she ain't heard it at the time. We was like, you want to hear it? Okay. And it's like, these hoes, they for everybody.
They're like, hell yeah.
And then it was like, the white people was looking like, and Tehran was turning the fuck up. And your verse, you said something like, you said something controversial. It was like, something about your baby mama, something that was different. And they was like, oh my God. And it was just looking like, damn, nigga, we just did the most nigga shit possible probably in Universal history ever. That felt like an NWA moment where it's like, play your single, straight out of Compton, crazy motherfucker. Now they're like, should we get protection? Are we safe here?
White people love that shit.
No, white people. One thing I had to learn that I want every nigga that's watching this to learn: white people love niggas.
They love niggas,
no,
bro.
hear me out. But they love niggas acting like niggas.
That's why they love me, bro.
Yes, nigga. My nigga.
You think I went in there acting white?
What?
I didn't slap nobody or nothing, but I'm a nigga, dog. I put a joint out in Craig Kalman's salad, dog. They talk about that shit to this day.
Nigga shit.
I swear to God on everything I love, you can ask anybody in Atlanta, cause nigga, they respect that shit, dog. They want you to be a nigga. They like, yes,
don't be us.
This is
we want you to be niggas. Be
this
you.
This is fucking it right here. This is him.
Yes, you know why they like that?
Him. He's so real.
Because when they kids, that's what they love. When they kids, that's what they love. They kids love nigga shit.
They do, bro.
And they love when they said, nigga told me one day, he said, 50 Cent will walk in the room at his highest height and walk in the room and all the white people scared him and he'll say, who I gotta rob to get a check around this motherfucker. All the white people go, we feel safe now.
It breaks the ice.
It breaks
bro.
the ice.
It
Hey
does.
man, I know what y'all are. Y'all know what I am. We ain't gotta do all the other shit. Let's get some money.
Nah, for real.
And if niggas thought like that, niggas will get money. Your label is not your family. The label is an outlet for you to do business with, for you to grow your business and for them to make more money. That's what nigga, Craig does not, after it's over, he does not want you at his house.
Hell no.
Hanging out with his kids. That's not what
no.
they do. By the way, niggas don't, I had to learn that. Cause I'm like, nigga, I don't want to work with nobody if I can't fuck with them. But then business is business, nigga. Get your money.
Business is business. We here
So
for
speaking
a
of
good
getting
time,
your money,
not a long time.
You just created a gin. I think is that no, that's not right. We don't have it. You just created the gin, McQueen and the Violet Frog. What the fuck does that mean?
It's a frog, not a frog.
I want you to make sure you know I ain't fuck it up.
It's cool.
It said frog now.
I like
I can read.
Whenever somebody says frog, we always have a good time.
I'm like, McQueen and the Violet Frog. Like, this nigga must have been on some shit when he came up with that.
It's with the same company who does Ace of Spade, who does Douce,
that's real,
who does Bel Air, who does Bamboo, which is a rum that we have with Lil Wayne, who does Vion, which is a vodka who we have with Currency. So we're a big family. McQueen is a part of the family because I was previously a gin drinker. I don't drink alcohol anymore. But gin was my drink of choice, and McQueen is the smoothest gin. I like gin because of how, you know, it's like a gentleman's drink. Yeah, you know, you mix it mixes well, and you don't get too fucked up off of it. Like I'm kind of a rock star when I party. I don't know how you party.
Nah, nigga, I just started getting high the last year and a half.
Oh, okay. You smoke weed?
No, I used to judge niggas that got high. Hold on. By the way, you know, Tehran, first time from Rock City, first time smoking weed was with you.
Yeah.
Nigga, he felt, cause he was like, I'm gonna smoke weed. I was like, you smoke, nigga? We don't smoke. He was like, Ray, I'm gonna smoke. I smoke with Wiz. I like edibles, nigga. I like edibles.
Yo, a lot of people take their first shot with like,
nigga.
We was in didn't Rush smoke the first time? Was it?
Oh yeah.
We was in Toronto. We was at some festival. He's like, I got it.
He just walked in and was like, I'm smoking weed with you. G-Eazy smoked with me.
Yeah, I ain't Tehran smoked his first weed with you. But Tehran gave me a gummy one day just before his birthday. He was like, just do this for me. Yeah. And nigga, I just stopped judging people. I was like, this is incredible.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
I've been missing out on this. By the way, I will tell you, if I got high 10 years ago, I would be way richer today. Because we introverts, my nigga. Like, I'll go outside if I have to, but I have to. Yep. When you high, nigga, you like, we outside, nigga.
Best friend, nigga.
What's up, nigga?
You're your natural self. You're like, I'm me in this room.
I'm the most freest version of myself. Yep. So if you have some edibles or something, nigga, I would love to try yours. I'm pretty sure your shit is the best out there.
The people you were judging about weed is perfectly fine. Because they were like smoking blunts and like, it was bad weed. There's seeds in it and shit. The weed's way better now. We're gonna get you hooked up with
I ain't never hit a blunt. I've never hit a blunt in my life.
Yeah, but being stoned is awesome, bro. Like when you can handle it. I think
say that again. If you can handle it. If you can handle it.
I think you would like mushrooms too.
Hey, listen, nigga.
They got the shroom,
I took mushrooms one time.
They got the gummies.
I took the mushroom one time, and I swear to God, I ain't lying. I filmed it. I couldn't believe it. I swear to God, I had an 8-hour conversation with the devil, and I was like, and he kept saying, "Come on, nigga, you with me?" I'm like, "No," and I kept saying, I kept saying to my girl, "When does shit go off? I need this," and she was like, "Just enjoy." I can't.
What kind of shrooms did you take?
Nigga, my nigga Dre Nello.
Were they actual shrooms?
Nigga, I don't know. He gave me these chocolate balls. It was like, Ray, take one and see how it works. I took one, didn't feel shit. Cause I love edibles, nigga. Hey, nigga, if KG wasn't here, the executive producer, she see you shaking your head, I would have did this show high, and we would have laughed the whole time, nigga. I'm like a comedian when I'm high, nigga. I'm like Eddie Murphy in the leather suit, nigga. When I'm high, nigga.
You be hearing your own jokes. You be like, how did I even say that?
Nigga, what the fuck did I come up with that from?
Catching contact.
Hold on, I got another one.
Oh, nah, this is natural, nigga. Wait, hey, listen, listen, nigga. I have fun now. I wish I discovered it earlier, but I don't judge people no more. But you gotta be able to handle it. Yeah. I got a schedule, nigga. Yeah. Nigga, as soon as they say I'm done for the day, where is my shit?
Yeah, where my gummies at?
It makes me hungry. Food tastes better. Yeah. Nigga, we're 11. We was high last night at the restaurant, and I kept saying, nigga, this the best water I've ever tasted in my life.
Yeah, nigga.
And they was like, water, nigga? I was like, nigga, y'all gotta taste this shit. And by the way, we eating wings, lobster bites. Fuck all that, nigga. This Fiji water is incredible, y'all.
How appreciative you are when you're stoned.
Nigga, everything makes you happy. Yeah. This jacket is so gorgeous.
Just walking around appreciating life, bro.
Hey, nigga,
you gotta listen to some real good music too.
You hear every sound.
Everything.
Every sound, nigga.
You can hear the pick on the fucking guitar string.
Nigga, I be nigga. Hey, listen, do you close your eyes and feel like you was in the room when they made that shit?
Nah, for real shit. Hell yeah.
By the way, I ever judged you. If you ever, I'm cool now.
My boy,
I don't get high no more.
He's one of us.
But by the way, I ain't said I won't try mushrooms again. I just didn't like it, and I just got to get some that I like.
I'm gonna get you the right ones.
I ain't gonna. I'm gonna do a review on this motherfucking show, man. I'm telling you, man. Do not have me talking to the devil. I told that nigga bye. And by the way, I woke up feeling good. Like, yeah, I beat the devil last night. I told nigga, fuck you, nigga. I know I'm solid, nigga. And I was like, you shouldn't do it when you're 15, 16. Figure out what you want to do first.
I got you.
Not you. But I'm just saying,
of age for sure, of legal consumption, and preferably do them with a shaman. You know, somebody like me.
So I want to ask you a question.
Medicine man who knows, you know, the material that you're on.
So I know you live in LA, and I know LA is a wild culture. Like, why did you feel the need? Why did you feel like you needed to have the skill to be able to kick a 6'3" nigga in his head? Like, where does that come from? Like, I want to kick a nigga in his head with a drop kick. Like, how the fuck did you come up with that?
The culture in LA is crazy. Shout out to LA. Shout out to all the big homies. And the little homies too,
all
man.
The homies.
All the homies, man, for sure. I love LA, man. They show me so much love out there, and I'm raising my son out there. And it's been really just a beautiful process living there. Being from Pittsburgh, you know, you get into a lot of rumbles growing up. Yep. But I think the older that I got and seeing actual like mixed martial artists and things like that, I started to realize how much niggas in the street can't fight, yo. Like the average just regular nigga, like two niggas together can't really scrap all that well. Like we be thinking we're doing some shit, but we're just like wasting breath, getting tired,
that's what I'm about to say.
Scratching and scraping and stuff like that. So when I really started to lock in and just started to transform my body, lifting weights, you know how we are as Virgos. If we get a white t-shirt that we like, we need 20 of them. So it's like,
by the way, I be telling my people, I'm like, we're the most addictive personalities.
Bro, it's bad.
If we like something,
it's bad.
I just bought a new Escalade. I love this so much. I told my guy, I said, I need to get a black one.
Yeah, see,
I need two of these because it's like we just are addicted to what we love.
Yeah, we like abundance.
And everything.
So the Virgo in me, I think, just kicked in to where I just locked, like, I was supposed to only go to the gym like 1 or 2 days, and I've been going for 6 years straight now. I ain't gonna lie,
I know what you mean because I took boxing, and the most important thing is that breath when you're throwing that punch.
Yeah, you gotta breathe.
So it's almost like you feel invincible now because you kind of like. I mean, I'll kick your ass myself, though, nigga. I know the moves, you know what I'm saying?
You don't see me really walking around with nobody.
I would say,
but nah, it's a like my dad was asking me. He was like, man, how's that feel? Blah, blah. I'm like, really, it's another challenge in life. It's something that you break through and that you master, and then it builds your confidence.
Yes.
And, you know, to know other athletes who are amazing at this and just to be learning, you know what I mean? I'm really great at music. I've been doing music 15, 20 years. So to be a novice at something and to be learning and to be under, you know, great studies, it's a great challenge. And, you know, I'm an athletic person, so to see the advancements in it, to start out pretty sucky and then to be able to like spar and hold myself like with champions and shit like that, it feels good. And
they don't take it easy on you?
No, hell no, bro.
What?
Fuck no. Hell no. As soon as you put that mouthpiece in, it's on, bro.
What?
It's on and cracking, bro.
One of those moments where like, hold on, pause. Hey, nigga. Don't hit me, that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? One of the moments where like, hey, I thought we was playing.
Nah, it's like, nigga, come on, nigga. Usually, like, it's a good speed. We try to take care of each other. Like, nobody's really trying to go for it like that. But sometimes you get in some gyms or you get some people who want to, like, you know, they don't really have as much control or they want to flex. You know what I mean? And if you hit me hard, I'm not going to ask you not to hit me that hard. I'm just going to return the favor. Yeah.
So I always wondered how I felt to be Mike Tyson. To just be a nigga that nobody want to fuck with.
It's fucking scary,
and
bro.
You've entered that zone where nobody wants to fuck with you.
It's scary. For real?
Nigga, you kicking. We see you kicking. Nigga, we see you kicking nigga the ceiling, my nigga. What are you doing? We see Snoop doing it. We ain't that scared when Snoop does it. He throws punch, but nigga, you motherfucking
chill out.
Huh? No, I'm saying when you see a regular nigga, like you see Rick Ross boxing. Ain't nobody saw Rick Ross boxing and been like, I don't want to fuck with him. But you know what I'm trying to say? Niggas, when you see a nigga professionally do that, it be changing your perception.
Yeah, it's a difference. And that's the thing too. A lot of, not to like brag about myself, but like a lot of dudes who train are just doing it for sport and things like that, which is cool. But there's an actual dog inside of me, bro, that I released that when I'm doing my training, and there a lot can come from it too. My goal is to one day be in action movies. So I want to do Marvel, and I want to do, I want to do all of that stuff. There's a big bag there, and there's a lot of art in there. It's martial arts, and shout out to Ernie Reyes, who's like my real, not just fighting coach, but he shows me the art of everything. I started with Jay Glazer and everybody at Unbreakable, so I don't want to downplay them. But Ernie has definitely taken me to the next level of the look and the feel and that actual dog that comes out when when you see me in action.
So you fight, you learning this because the action hero, bro. You're not trying to get in the ring and fight like.
Well, you learn the real thing first.
Yeah, okay.
You learn the real thing first, and then the action part of it. It's more like a dance.
I'm being honest with you, bro. You should write a character.
Yeah.
You need a superhero that smokes weed. Cause the character gotta smoke.
I would be like a black samurai who smoke weed.
Yeah,
you know what
like
I mean?
like
but on some now or like some, like I look at like Neo, like how groundbreaking that was, bro. Like I don't want to do anything that was done before. But I need some shit that is gonna inspire, nigga, the next generation. You know what I mean? It's on the way though.
Nah, you gotta create your own motherfucking world.
It's on the way. It's happening.
That shit, nigga, the black and yellow, some shit like nigga.
That'll be hard.
Like for real, blacks and the yellows on. Like it could be so many things you can do, but you are a big enough celebrity where you don't need Marvel saying we don't need our Avenger.
Right.
Smoking weed on the internet anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Yeah. Everybody know my brand. Yeah. I'm going to smoke weed in the movie as the character, nigga. I'm going to be myself. He'll probably be the biggest superhero of all time.
Yeah.
For sure.
Think about it, nigga. He the cool nigga. He like that. He the only nigga. He cooler than Iron Man. That's the coolest superhero.
Nah, for real.
You beat Iron Man at that point when you got money. You smoking weed. What? You can't beat the nigga.
And maybe I'm just using Marvel as the bar.
But that's because they are the bar.
Because that's where our head instantly goes. But I totally agree with you. Creating something, being on that level for sure is the goal.
Do your own shit. Because for me, we gotta. If you do it your way, you open the door for hundreds of niggas to do it their way.
100%.
If you do it their way, which you can, you still make niggas say, hey, I did it, but I did it their way. So if you want to do it, you got to play by their game. And I think that's what we trying. What I want to make sure we teach our culture is that you can do it yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because my biggest problem is like, especially, it's like what you said. Like, I'm a Virgo too. I didn't want to be in the music business till I was 22 years old. Like, nigga, I was working at Delta. Nigga, then somebody asked me to help them with some music shit, and I did it, and here I am. Nigga, I didn't know I was going to be in the music. Nigga, I was working a 9 to 5. I didn't... He was just like, since we've been kids, you know how to talk to people. One of my niggas I went to high school with, man, you could talk to people for me? I think so. And then I was doing it, but I needed to perfect it. And that's why I feel like I made it and he didn't. He thought it was his. And I was like, this ain't mine, nigga. And like you said, like, I want to make sure I got the perfect, Virgo's a perfectionist. I want to make sure I'm perfect this shit. Because if a nigga that I admire see me doing this and don't think that I really put the time in. It's like a nigga telling he a fan of yours. And you're like, what's your favorite song? Black and Yellow. No fucking fan. Fans don't like your biggest song. Fans take pride in saying that record you did on that mixtape when you didn't know that's my favorite record. That's fans. Audience knows the big record. So for me, I always took pride in this shit. When I met L.A. Reid, when I met people, I wanted them to know I knew this shit because I felt like I didn't deserve to be at the table. And here I am. So I love that you said perfect this shit because a lot of people out here complaining about why they can't win. Why people don't look at me. I'm like, nigga, it's like the Alchemist. Everything you want is here. You just think it's out there because you ain't looked in here yet. Nigga, look inside, go through the journey. Nigga, this is the hardest shit I've ever done. Nigga, I was like, nigga, but guess what though, nigga? When I started it, everybody was like, so you're gonna go do a podcast? You just left a major label and that's what you're gonna go to? And I'm like, y'all don't get the kids. Because every kid I signed told me, every kid I signed wanted to meet one person, Gary V. Why the fuck y'all wanna meet Gary V? What the fuck does he know about music? He doesn't know nothing about music. He just looked like he cares. And artists want to be around a nigga that cares, that's going to give them information. So I was like, I'm going to just be the nigga that talks and give everybody information. And then I thought I was doing that to get a job. And then I wound up starting making money on this shit. I'm like, man, I don't want no fucking job. I just did a call my lawyer. I said, whatever we do, make sure they know I'm not taking the job. I'll do a consultant, but I'm not working for nobody. I want to be a free nigga. Being a free nigga is fun.
It's amazing, bro.
I think that's the best thing to be on earth.
It's should be celebrated more.
KG, can I make free nigga t-shirts? I mean,
Yeah, free nigga.
I'm a free nigga.
For real.
Real talk, for real. I want that shit to be black and yellow, nigga, with you, nigga, because it ain't about money. I'm not thinking about money.
Nigga.
Like, I'm a free nigga. A nigga walking, nigga, don't play with me. I'm not owned by nobody.
Nah, for real.
And most people don't, and I know you know, and I know you know, most of our heroes are not free niggas. They're owned niggas. They rich niggas, but they owned. And if they piss off the wrong nigga, hey, you're done.
Yeah.
So I just didn't want. I can't have my kids looking up to me and knowing that this guy can tell me something.
Yeah.
And stop them from eating. Nigga, I wish the fuck I would.
Yeah.
I'm their hero.
There's a total difference, bro. A lot of people don't look at it like that because they want you to be scared to feel like that. They like, if those strings are cut, you're not gonna fucking exist.
Yeah.
But as soon as the strings are cut, nigga, that's when you start existing.
Niggas want to be Pinocchio.
Nah, hell no.
Nigga, I don't want to be Pinocchio. I'm trying to get free, nigga.
I'll figure it out. It's scary. You know what I mean?
It's scary at first.
Yeah.
You ain't scared no more.
Nah, nigga.
I'm saying you ain't scared. Nigga, you might be alert.
There's situations where it's not scary, but it's risky. It's not guaranteed.
Of course. That's the only part that's scary. That's why I say you're alert, because you know it's not guaranteed. So everybody else is riding the bus. You looking forward like, nigga, we might fall off. Nigga, this shit ain't guaranteed. Y'all better be. That's what I mean by like you can be afraid. When I feel fear in my heart, I run to it. Like if somebody tell me something, like if I know, like I'm.
Y'all are the same.
Yo, look, let me tell you something.
You just said this in the hotel.
Nigga, listen, nigga. It's stupid shit though. Like I hate putting drops in my eyes. You know, like I hate that shit. So I'll be like, I do that shit at the end of the night, nigga. I'm like, nigga, do that shit now, nigga.
Go for it, nigga.
Do that shit, nigga. And I'll be because it's just shit that I don't want to do. If I don't want to do it, I do it more.
Yep.
Because that's what makes greatness. And I want to be great more than I want to be any motherfucking thing. Because greatness, that's how your family lives off of it. Like Muhammad Ali, if you, for the rest of the time, you say you relate to Muhammad Ali, they're going to be like, damn. Damn, you could be his great grandkid. You attached to greatness, and I just want to be great. I think that's a Virgo trait because Kobe is, nigga. It's a fucking.
This nigga start laughing.
Cause he a Scorpio. Now he a Scorpio. What side we side you on? Sagittarius. No. He a Scorpio.
There's a whole story behind it.
Nigga, they Scorpios, nigga. They be thinking they know everything.
It was so genuine, dog. Like you couldn't even hold that shit in. Yeah.
Cause you know when you be talking so much, you be trying to explain yourself. And I be like, this is who I am, nigga. I want to be perfect. Nigga, that's who we are. Nigga, we ain't happy until we winning.
It's true, it is a Virgo trait.
Yeah, nigga. Look,
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson never was happy. When do we see him happy outside of being on stage? He was. You see Michael Jackson? He was Beyonce. When do you see Beyonce smile? Kobe never smiled unless he was winning,
bro.
Nigga, we are fucking miserable. We only are happy when we are winning. It is a fucking curse. I'm not proud of it. I'm not saying it with pride. I'm saying it like,
it's
you
true.
Too, bro. I'm sorry, man.
It's true, bro.
It's just fucked up, man.
It's a curse, dog.
So they said that
we're cursed with it.
Yeah, nigga. So you just partnered with Jake Paul and you guys are doing something, a new league for.
Yeah. So, excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cough on you like that. I actually have hand sanitizer.
See what I'm saying? OCD is fuck too. It gotta be right, nigga. If it ain't right, nigga. In his mind, they saw me cough. Somebody might not want to shake my hand. Let me let y'all niggas know I did cough, but I cleaned up.
It's on camera. It's on camera.
On camera, nigga. Anybody gonna catch me slipping?
Yeah, so the PFL is a league. Like I said, I start things, early on in the game, and I've been with this league for I think 5 years now, and they were only in business 2 years before I started doing creative direction over there, and also like helping to recruit some of the fighters and things like that. But it's basically the company's called PFL, and it's the Professional Fighters League, and it's the direct competition to UFC now.
Got you.
There was PFL and Bellator, but we just bought Bellator, and they're under us now. So there's PFL and there's UFC. And what PFL is a league where it's season based. Yeah. So it's not just like fights here and there. There's seasons for fights, and each fight you move up in the rankings, and it allows the winner, the champion, to get $1 million at the end of each season. So there's 2 seasons a year, and now that we have Bellator together, there's the PFL versus Bellator. Jake Paul just signed up with us recently, I think a year and a half ago. and he's gonna do his first MMA fight with PFL. So Francis Ngannou is also a part of the PFL. He just did his big fight with Tyson Fury.
Yeah,
that wasn't with PFL, and he's got his fight with Anthony Joshua as well. That's not going to be with PFL, but it all promotes the motherfucking brand.
It all promotes
That's what we do for our fighters. We let them go out, do their thing, get their bag, and come back. You know what I'm saying? And everybody who's with PFL, Clarissa Shields, you know her?
No.
She's the best female boxer in the world. She's a black girl. She's from a black woman.
Is that the black girl? She's pretty black girl that wanted to fight a man, and they was like,
I don't know if she wanted to fight a nigga.
No, because it was a girl.
She could definitely beat a nigga.
No, but it's a girl, like black girl. They was like, she's the best fighter in the world, and she wants to challenge as a certain guy to a fight. Okay, but he don't want to fight her because he was like, I'm not gonna fight a girl. She's like, no, I'm gonna beat your ass.
If they go to Puerto Rico, I think they'll let her do it. They won't let her do that shit.
Nah.
Yeah, but Clarissa Shields, she's the best female boxer in the world, and she made her crossover into MMA in the PFL. She signed with us, and she just won her fight over in Saudi Arabia.
Oh wow!
And so yeah, it's an opportunity for fighters to cross over, get it back. We're gonna have some celebrities. I don't know. I might do a fight over there. I might not. It depends. It is what it is.
I'm gonna just say one thing: if you do a fight, whatever equity you have, that has to go up.
Oh, for sure.
Because you fighting. Everybody, like, nigga, they just announced Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck how old. It's just I just want to see it. So the celebrity fighting is a big. I think it's gonna be a huge market going forward. Yeah, and once you do it, it's gonna blow it out the fucking water.
Yeah, there's so much money in even just the build up to it, the preparation for the fight. That would be my most fun part, getting ready for it. You know, you
got somebody you want to fight, or you ain't got there yet?
I don't think nobody really want to fight me because of my height and my skills. Like, they usually pick like the easier fights. Yeah. So for me, I would have to find somebody who's definitely a professional, who's had some fights before, and who's like willing to try to take a celebrity's head off. And a lot of niggas
get his head taken off by a celebrity. You can't go home after that.
Niggas don't want to lose. They're walking in there to win.
And nobody wants to lose to you, though.
I mean,
they don't want to lose to you.
These days, you get a bag taking an L, bro. Like,
for sure.
But when they go around their professional circles, they gonna always be known as the nigga that got beat by Wiz Khalifa, nigga.
Bro, you'll be surprised how many niggas will rather save their health and just take that bag, yo. Couple punches, you know what I mean? A little leg kick and go straight down, bro. I lost. You got it. You got it. You got it. Take that bag and go the fuck home.
You remind me of remember that boxing match where the nigga got hit so hard he just walked out the ring and he just left and he was doing like this.
You got it, man. We already promoted this shit. The money's in the bank, yo.
That shit hurts. Nigga, don't fucking play with me. 24, you got any music coming?
Yeah, new single with Wiz coming.
Yeah.
When's it dropping?
Man, we putting it all together now, but it should be out in the next month. Yep.
I want to make sure I line this up properly right with that. You know what I'm saying? Because you've always paid your respect doing it the right way. That's what I love. I love seeing people that want to take the stairs. I hate them elevator niggas. Because they think they getting over it, and then when they get up there, the lungs ain't built for it. I can't breathe. You should have took the stairs, nigga. I can breathe, nigga. I'm
There's been
good.
People like him and other homies.
Ty.
Especially Ty.
Super proud and happy for him. Man.
Oh yeah, we talking about it the whole time. We there, we can't wait. And even when Ty give me advice, like I know some of the advice that he's giving me, he's got directly from Wiz. So it's like I've texted Wiz sometime like, yo, I was over here, I'm independent now, I'm this, what you think? He's like, wait, why did you do a deal? Wait, you're you. Everybody loves you. Like, just keep putting music out. Yeah. You think just one day, it's like if you got 100 videos out, and then one day something sparks and it's over the top. The guy that has the one song that sparks with not the 100 video versus the guy with the 100 videos, it's there.
You got legs under it.
It's there.
You got legs under
it. You know, so it's like just keep going, and then you see how long the legacies live after we're here.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, you know, when I walk in the room and I see you, and I'm like, man, I done perform for this man, and I done perform for L.A. Reid in the room with no mic.
Yes,
like,
nigga, goddamn. I remember L.A. was like, that nigga hard. L.A. loves you, by the way. He was like, that nigga is hard.
No, and every time he always sees me, he's like, yo, what's up, man? What's up?
Yeah.
But I done, from there to, you know, switching to 24 hours, I remember I had switched. And look, and when I switched, I didn't tell nobody nothing. So I'm looking at my email, and at the time I'm still signed with RCA because JD had took me over to RCA. I look at my email, and no one knew it was me, so everybody's emailing me. Everybody, every label, anybody. Yay, OVO, the RCA, Downtown Record. Everybody wanted to know who 24 was when I switched, because I just didn't show myself. And we understand the internet. Yeah. And we understand what's going on. Like, so it's like, we got it before people got it.
You understand the internet.
For sure.
You and your brother, y'all niggas mastered the mysterious marketing. Nigga was talking to me about you like I didn't even know it was you.
That's what I'm saying.
And then niggas told me about this nigga at 25. I was like, what is his brother doing? I'm like, who? And I'm going through all this shit. Then I'm like, nigga. It was dope, by the way, because it was like that. It was, you know how it is when you want to see some, like when you want to fuck with somebody, but it might be the wrong timing. But you like, nigga, it's timing. See, when I look keep going, we gonna meet. We gonna them things gonna collide.
It's like this. When I'm dropping songs at on SoundCloud at such a rapid pace, like I don't know. I feel like everybody was at a time, and I'm watching shit jump from like 1,000 to 300,000, 400,000 in a week. 2 weeks, like crazy numbers at this time, to where I just put an email in the bio, and it's like, I'm on the call with Oliver. They telling me, yo, we come up to Canada, come do this. I'm good music. Hey, come over here. Guess what? The whole time it's certain people like Wiz and certain people that know the whole play, that seen it, know me as Royce Rizzy. That when I seen the people that embrace me as 24, I really love the people that embrace me as Rizzy.
That mean more.
Ty was one of the. He's so instrumental in putting like so many people together, and that's why like I'm super happy for him doing what he's doing with Ye and getting the numbers that he's getting and getting the attention, because when you see how instrumental he is in so many people's like careers, or just the writing that he's done with Kendrick, James Fauntleroy, to Eric Bellinger, to everybody, bro. He's done so many like soulful, really musical projects, and he's tapped in with every artist on their way up. I think every artist, when they're coming up, they're like, I want to meet Ty. I want to work with Ty. I want to do something with Ty.
Sure.
And even him being Rizzy, first thing he did was at 24 was do a project with Ty.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean?
It was like going from Rizzy and having tapes with Zaytoven and just all this Atlanta trap shit that's going on, being with JD, and then switching to 24, which is more melodic.
Clean, melodic.
So, but Ty knew me as Rizzy, but he didn't know me as 24. So he DM'd me on 24 page like, yo, like my cameraman told me you hard, like we got to work, da-da-da-da-da. And he like, here's my number. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna text him and he gonna see
it's you, nigga.
You know what I mean? And I did, and he embraced it. Like, yo, this is crazy.
Nigga, the funniest story is, nigga, Frank Ocean was signed to Def Jam and changed his name to Frank Ocean, and Def Jam was looking to sign Frank Ocean. Didn't know that they had him signed already.
So this is what I'm saying. I was with when I was with JD, we Mark Pitts, we did RCA. I got an email from RCA like 24. We're looking to. I'm like, oh wow, you don't even know. You know what I mean? It was cool. Ty really like, man, showed me like, yo, like you could do this too. Like just like. It's all about the music. Yeah. Like, can you make records?
And
like,
when I was signed to Atlantic, Ty was signed to Taylor Gang.
Oh yeah, he was. And wasn't Juicy signed to Taylor Gang too? Yeah.
And Juicy signed to Atlantic through Taylor Gang too, but Ty signed to Atlantic through Taylor Gang. And that's where like Blase and a lot of his first records came from. And I was in those, meetings as his friend and as like
the CEO of the company.
Yeah, nigga yelling like, this is the record. This is the fucking song. This is who Ty is. Like this nigga like trusted me with his career at a certain point.
I'm gonna tell you one thing.
And we made hits together, bro. Like, or nah, nigga. We sat in the studio, and I was like, bruh, we got a hit before this, right? We had I forget what we had before
Smoke and Irie.
Yeah. Like, we got Banger. We need to make a hit, only hits. And I was like, that shit, like what's cool in the streets, the words. What word is cracking right now? He's like, or nah. And I'm like, all right, let's go.
Do that.
Boom.
You get it, my nigga. You get it, my nigga. Nah, I give you props, nigga. I give you props, nigga. That's how Teron be. Teron be like, what a girl saying on TikTok?
telling you.
The fuck? I'm gonna make a song called The Fuck. Nigga, it's so easy to win. Nigga, the answers is in front of our face.
Or no, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
I came up with the melody and then it was just off. That shit took 15 minutes, but like just being in that time and just knowing, you know, how powerful, you know, both of our careers have become since then and being intentional about that shit. I love that, yo. Yeah. I fucking love that.
And it's dope. It's dope figuring it out. Like we don't give props enough to the puzzle solvers. Like the guys that see the pieces and like, yo, you dope. We just they might not accept Royce Rizzy over here. Let's do 24, connect the dots. You can perform both sets of songs, but now you'll have the trap people in the room wanting to hear that shit and the other people in the room.
You know, they'll just like, in this game, they'll just look at you. Like, if you don't look the part, you might not like it's just the look. Like, so when 24 hours, when you couldn't say what it looked like, now I'm seeing the biggest rappers in the world. Yeah. Like, yo, this guy's dope. They don't know who it is, what it was. So the music got to speak for itself. Yeah. So then when I do show myself and it's like, nigga, stop picking up calls, it's like, I already know you a fan. Yeah. I already know you like it. And then it's like being a part of the circle I'm with, like, with Ty and Wiz, just that right there, like, that brotherhood, like to have that mentorship and like Wiz to be able to do that with Ty to be able to do to me, and it's like sit back with Wiz like the godfather of that, like, and then sit with Juicy and sit with all these people where Wiz has been a part of it, and like I might take somebody who hot right now, who feel like they hot right now, and it take them 2 months to hit me back. Absolutely. Like, Wiz is one of those guys like, like, what's up?
Because Wiz ain't chasing money. Nah. He know money. Money chasing him. Those other guys is chasing money. That's why they can't talk to you. And they chasing big. Yeah. Nigga, I'm building with my motherfucking peers, nigga. I ain't trying to build a record with a big nigga. Nigga, I don't, nigga, well, he gonna always look at me like, don't forget to give you that hand and lift you up. Nah, I don't want that hand. I'd rather build my nigga that's to the right of me. Because when we get there, we gonna be laughing at y'all niggas. That's how Jay-Z and them, their era from 94 on, nigga, they been running the business.
Real shit.
Nigga, all them niggas, everybody that came from 94, they been running the business. Nas, fucking Jay came 96, but he was around Big and them, he was around that shit. That point changed everything. So I just don't be understanding these niggas. Like for me, like even me now, like sometimes you just gotta not give a fuck what people think. And I think people will get further if they don't give a fuck. That's why the first question I ask is, why don't you give a fuck? Because that is a superpower. I don't give a fuck if y'all laughing at me. I'd rather y'all be laughing at me for trying than me be in the audience laughing at a nigga trying. Because he gonna figure it out. And then I'm gonna be asking that nigga for a job in 6 months. Like, yo, can you give me I'm gonna ask him for something. So I'm like, nah, nigga, I wanna do it right. I'm gonna get on the floor and learn that shit. So Wiz, are you dropping music? Do you want to give the fans music? Yeah. Do you have a plan?
Yeah, definitely.
What you want to do? What we doing?
Being that I'm independent,
you can do what the fuck you want.
I can do whatever the fuck I want. So I'm gonna just pick up where I left off. I'm gonna drop Cushion Orange Juice too.
Hello.
And then, y'all clap for that shit. You see, you got we know smokes and drinks, nigga.
That's the reaction I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted.
I need that. Give me this shit.
That's the reaction I
need
wanted.
An excuse. Hey, nigga, these niggas gonna come to work and be like, "Now we smoking cushion drink. Wiz did the show." Hey, nigga, Wiz ain't here, nigga.
I'm gonna pick up right where we left off.
When you know when you dropping it, you got an idea.
Same day as the original. So it's coming up soon.
Y'all know, everybody look at it. Everybody know.
They know. If they don't know them.
So look, man. So I have this section we call credit check that I just want to go over. And credit check, I hate when niggas give niggas flowers. I hate that shit. Give him his flowers because it's connected to death. Like, we only give him his flowers when he died on his casket. Man, fuck that. Give me some credit. I could leverage that and go get my own bag. So we do this part called credit check where we ask y'all to give 2 or 3 names of unsung heroes in your career. Niggas that might not have got the credit they deserve, but really helped you at some point. Do you have any?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Oh.
Yeah, you go.
I say, for me, I say Lil Scrappy.
Yes. Yeah. Shout out to Scrappy.
So, you know, like at 18, 19, I was living in Japan. I was living in Tokyo, but like I was meeting niggas like DJ Jelly and Drama and Cannon, and they was coming to Japan DJing. Like and my manager at the time was booking them, bringing them. So I was meeting. I'm in Japan with B.O.B. and TJ, DJ, and B Rich in the hotel. Like, yo, so where we get some food at? Like, I'm that kid, but people don't know. So it's like, has people coming over there? They're like, if it's like 30 Japanese people in the room and there's one black kid, it's like, I remember E40 like, yo, where I'm supposed to get something to eat? I'm like, why me? Like, what's up?
You a nigga?
I know you know.
You know what we want, nigga. Don't stop acting like you don't know what we want, nigga.
You know what I mean? So, long story short, everybody used to say, when they met me, like, I'm gonna fuck with you, like I'm gonna fuck with you, da-da-da-da-da. Juicy J, honestly, like, the promoter was hating on me that Juicy was fucking with me so tough, and when Juice found out, he like, man, what's wrong? I'm like, man, I guess I ain't gonna get to perform. He like, well, then I'm not performing. And he's like, nah, matter of fact, hop in the Sprinter with me. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like 17, he's performing out there, I gotta stay fly. He hand me the mic, bring me on stage. Like, this is then. So you fast forward to now, why I end up in Atlanta. Like, I always had family in Atlanta, my grandpa, my pops, people like that. But I moved around a lot, so I ended up back in Atlanta because Scrappy, when he met me, was just like, you hard, yo. What the like what the fuck? Like, you should come to Atlanta. Like, you come to Atlanta. Like, I got you. Like, like I can't. I don't even know if I can sign you, or if I could blow you up, but I know everybody in Atlanta know who I am. Yeah, they know who I am. So I come to Atlanta, like airport, like let me see if this is for real. Yeah. First ring, he don't pick up. I'm like, oh, I'm fucked.
Oh shit, you know, nigga, fucked. When a nigga land, nigga be like,
I'm fucked.
Cause you know your family, like, did you talk to him yet? Listen, shut up, ma. No. He ain't ever call him back.
I'm outside the airport.
Look, that phone rings back. He pulls up, picks me up. I can't forget the day, and like, you know, I don't say this a lot, but it's like, he pull up, pick me up in the Benz. He like, man, it's Atlanta. We got this thing we do for Ludacris, Luda Day weekend. I gotta go perform right now. You know the lyrics to my song? Yeah. I'm like, who don't? Yeah. Like, yeah, you gonna be my hype man. Da 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 da. Like, that first day of coming to Atlanta, like, Luda meet, Titty Boy meet, everybody meet, man, and he bragging like, man, this is my artist from Japan. Like, but like, on the business side, you know, as a kid or just watching it, you like, all right, so when we do the deal, or how do we take it to the next level? And then I really get in and you see like, okay, like, you learning a lot of stuff. Like there was a lot of stuff that was done for you. And like, as far as putting it into an artist, sometimes like, it's just like, shit, right now you want a hit. Yeah. You're looking for a hit. Yeah. So it's like, how can we focus on, like, you the artist I fuck with, but wait, hold up, slow down. Yeah. And with the slow down, I didn't get it because I only knew run. Like, you gotta go, you gotta get it.
When you from nothing, you think the only way you get far is to run. So you running. That's why I was trying to tell you, slow down, bro. Like, if you the shit, it's gonna find you.
But him bringing me to Atlanta, like, you feel me, letting me come to his crib, like, I'm talking about on the couch, like, him and Diamond together still, like,
I got two credit checks. First one is like, well, everybody know this, but I always got to do this credit check because it's my brother, Spitter. Definitely Currency.
Yes, forgot about that. Yeah, we got to clap for Spitter, nigga. Just give it up, nigga. That's real shit.
That's my real brother in this shit. Like, this whole industry, the whole music game. Like, if this were the drug game, like, that would be my partner. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's who I hustle with. You know what I mean? And I give it to Spitter because when we met, he had already been through No Limit. He was with Cash Money. Yeah. He had seen Lil Wayne grow to the superstar that he was. And he decided to do his own thing separate from all of those.
That's what when you said that, and he kind of took the same route as you. He didn't be on. He kind of did it his way, his pace. Yeah.
And, you know, his brand being Jet Life, and mine being Taylor Gang, he was always talking about fly shit, and we was always getting fly. And I really feel like when I moved to New Orleans and stayed with him, with Currency, that's where the image of Wiz Khalifa started to come out.
You start developing yourself, seeing yourself in the picture.
Like, you could see who Wiz was, the clothes, the way that I move, the way that I talk, and things like that. So, and we really actually like purposefully created our style, and we called it like the dojo, like where we stayed at. We called it the dojo. So it was like we were in school every day.
And you didn't even know that you was gonna be doing MMA.
Yeah, nah.
That's what's crazy. Like,
but
nigga,
this is just how serious and intentional we were about creating. And, you know, Currency's great at creating worlds. Like, he's created plenty of worlds. He's created worlds after the world that we created. But specifically, what we were able to do with music and with lifestyle, just off of being friends and being organic and being genuine. And I really feel like he poured a lot of his knowledge from where he got, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just throughout the game into me as a young nigga.
Cause he was attached to something that was a little bigger that went off. So he could bring,
he could tell me what to expect in the industry. He could tell me what to do, what not to do. He could tell me, you know, clothes that are, cause he had been on video sets and he had done plenty of things that I had never done. I'm coming from the streets. Yeah. So he's like, I was a little pup, you know what I'm saying? He's like, this little nigga. He funny, he cool, you know what I mean? I like this little nigga. So he kind of grabbed me up and like really, you know,
that's hard.
Like we joined forces and it became Jet Life Taylor Gang. And, you know, our fans grew together and everybody that we influenced, they got influenced at the same time. So I definitely give it up to Currency. He's going to get his credit check. And Hitmaker, Young Berg, I gotta give him his credit check. Yeah, that's my dog, man. Another Virgo.
Yeah, crazy as a motherfucker.
Yeah, he's insane.
Yes, nigga, I
love him though.
Yeah,
he gets his credit check for being a real one, for being crazy as fuck. This nigga's crazy, bro. He's been consistently crazy since I met him, but he's always been passionate. Also changed his name.
Yep.
He was Young Berg. And he changed his name to Hitmaker, and now people don't even know that Young Berg and Hitmaker are the same person, which I'm super proud of him for. But I used to sleep on this nigga's couch. When I lost my deal at Warner, I didn't know anybody in LA, but I didn't want to stop coming to LA. I didn't want to stop doing sessions. I didn't want to stop learning, and that was my plug. So anytime I would, you know, buy a ticket or be out that way, I would always hit Berg up and be like, yo, I'm here, let's work. And he always let me come to the crib, crash at the crib, go to the studio with them, meet artists through them.
He the same, by the way, he the same way.
He's like the same way.
He literally told me, he was like, yo, I'm gonna go to Miami. I need to get away from Atlanta for a while. He was like, nigga, I'm giving you one of my cars. You not driving no car, you driving. I'm like, nigga, I'll get it. He was like, no, Ray.
I think I just was that on Insta story the other day?
Yeah, because I was like, Hitmaker, I'm like, come down.
And he said, shoot the podcast in the spot.
And he was like, nigga, come shoot the podcast in my spot. Because that nigga he be out here speaking my name in ways. That's what I love about where we are now. We can't, the only way we gonna own our culture is if we speak up.
Yep, for sure.
Like, and by the way, we need the artists to speak up, the celebrities to speak up, because the reality is that you guys run and rule the world and set the trends, and as long as we're quiet, they can create the narrative. And the narrative is that everything is in you. And as long as you got it in you, you can't. I know he gonna laugh again. I'm telling you, nigga, we Virgos, bro.
I was just saying it because the internet is all about perception, bro. So if you don't change it could be the perception that this nigga is whack or the perception that this nigga is fire. And who's gonna be in control of that? You gonna let these trolls control that
about
shit?
You, or you gonna talk? If you want to win, you have to. I tell every nigga, get loud.
Give it to you.
Get loud, nigga. Every nigga, get loud. Make sure your voice is heard. Because if you don't, nigga, somebody else gonna be acting like they you. Go ahead. Let's go.
I gotta do it.
Let's
have to do it. We just talking. We talk.
He got something to say to 4 bats.
Let's go.
Whoa. I wasn't even going there.
To say, by the way, hold on, let me say something. Hold on. No, Rizzy, let me say something. Rizzy, let me say one thing.
Let's go viral.
On God. Let's go viral. But on God.
That's what we here for, man.
On God, I'm not lying to you. The whole time we're talking about you and what you did, I wanted to say that 4 Bats kid is doing the same thing.
Let's go. Wiz said it. Nobody else said it.
So dig it.
Wiz
said it. Let's go. By the way, the interview is over. If y'all want to just be real, nigga, let's be real.
Put this shit on there.
Talk
let's
shit
go
now.
viral. This is what we here. This is what all these fucking cameras is for. So we fucking go viral.
Talk. The floor is yours, my nigga. Go.
We did all the information.
The floor is yours. Go. Exactly. The information is over with now. So it's time to talk. What's the deal?
What's up? It wasn't. I wasn't even going there, but check it. We could address that too. Like, I know he been seeing a lot of people. He can't post a video without people tagging me. And you go on Twitter and everybody's like 24 walks so 4 bats could run and da-da-da-da-da and this and this. And I get a million calls about it. So it's like, yo, let's do music.
Yeah.
Let's do music.
Yeah.
Let's do music.
We addressed it. Boom. We just went viral. That's
so
it right
with
there.
him.
Yeah, that's it. Because it's not about like, I don't know. To me, it's like if somebody sound like you, like, that's flattering.
I'm going to say this. My thing I say to anybody, if a nigga inspired you, the least you can do is pay respect to him in whatever way you do it. Now, the reason why I say that is because, nigga, you going to inspire somebody. And you going to want that nigga to give you the same respect. So I can't ask something from you that I didn't give myself. And that's what we got to acknowledge. So sometimes, and by the way, let's talk. I hate this new world we in, where you say a nigga name is like, oh, what the fuck is up? Nigga, you are a fucking celebrity.
Yep.
Everybody's saying your name.
Yeah.
Nigga, why can't I say it?
Yep.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck with y'all. Nigga,
It's how people do things. Like you know, Vlad TV just was on. He went on Drink Champs and he was like, yo, 24 pretty much shitted on me, didn't come to my interview, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And like before he went to do that, it's like I message you, Ray, and I'd be like, my brother, and you message me, you not my brother.
Yeah.
So that was already that in the DM, and he's like, you know what? And I'm trying to talk to him like, oh, well, my manager must have did this, da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, my end goal was going to be to make it right. Let's do the interview.
Yes.
Before we could get to that, it's like, nah, fuck that. I'm going on academics to talk about you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, damn, he's kind of hostile about this. So boom, Drink Champs comes out. He talks about it. I post a clip that everybody laughs at him. And he goes on a Twitter rant and he does this, and this. And it's like, even when he went on Twitter rant, I didn't want to say nothing about it. And I'm sitting, me and Wiz is sitting talking. He's like, no, today, you talk, everything you do now, it's a different game.
Yeah.
It used to be cool to be like, I know about it, I did it.
Yeah.
Now it's like, nah. Like Wiz said, anything said about me, I'm popping up online.
Got it, nigga, got
There is no if you know, you know. I'm going to let you know.
Speaking of, I got to ask you a question now since the interview was over. We talking shit now. It was funny when the shit happened with you and Gilly because he made you feel so powerful.
Yeah.
And to me, by the way, Gilly's my nigga, but I was like, when he said that, I was like, and I ain't gonna lie, I sat back and I was like, because he out there in LA, he got a lot of juice out there. Could this nigga make a phone call to get a nigga shit deleted? I really asked myself that.
Well, like off the record. Nah, me and Cuz is cool.
Yeah.
It's like that shit. Honestly, like shit like that. It don't even gotta be like that because some people are a character for the internet, and then there's real life too. I completely understand that.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? So be the character and then be real life as well.
Yes.
And that's what I appreciate, and then that's what the energy that I give forward. But you know, I could take a joke. You know what I'm saying? I got a sense of humor, all of that shit. I also like to be able to defend myself in that joke, or you know what I'm saying?
Just in case somebody took it a little too serious. Let me just make I'm gonna say
and then the thing too is this was early when I feel like culture didn't understand how detrimental that is when you get on your platform and you're just talking bad about somebody else.
Yes.
And it doesn't really register until it happens to you. Shannon Sharp, for example.
Yes.
He don't do nothing to nobody, bro. But now he's just under attack. And it's ugly, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You laughing. Because what he had on was funny.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
I know what it feels like to get laughed at for what you're wearing and not be asking for that shit.
Yes,
he didn't ask for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But everybody in fucking America thinks that it's their fucking business to fucking talk about that man's clothes. And it sucks. You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is this. If they talking about you, that mean you popping. Nobody's talking about a regular nigga walking down the street in the outfit he's wearing. Shannon Sharp been killing it ever since that Cat Williams interview came out.
He
got in the spotlight. Now,
100%.
hey nigga, he should just say that's how I always dress. Y'all motherfuckers just catching up, and it's over. This is who I am.
Bro, why'd you do his voice?
No, because he talk like this nigga talk like. I love the way he talk like this. You know, some of that big mouth.
That's
nigga
how I always dress. Y'all niggas just catching up. See, he need a PR person like you, bro. Yeah, because he would have spun that.
My thing is just, hey nigga, we hot. If you hot, niggas gonna talk, and if they ain't talking, get hot.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, it's true.
Don't get. And by the way, if you leverage his name to get hot, be ready for him to come back and maybe crush you.
That's what it is.
That's just the truth.
That's the thing that I think is the most fair, and that's what doesn't get evened out enough.
Yes.
Because when you respond, niggas be like, oh, you sensitive, you this, you that. Nah, I'm popping it the same way you was, cuz.
Nigga, it's like being in high school, nigga.
Yeah.
You walk up on me and snap on my shit, I'm gonna say, well, look what the fuck you got on.
Exactly.
That's how we grew up.
Just give me the chance to like say something. Let me ruin your day as bad as you trying to fuck mine up, and we'll be good. Like, I'm straight.
Let me tell you what rap is. Let me tell you what rap is. Let me tell you what rap is. Rap is WWE. It's WWE. Nigga, we know they're not completely being themselves. It's exciting to watch. And we know that when it's all said and done, it was just business and they all cool. If rappers thought like that, where it's like, I'm different. Like, nigga, I was high one night and I was like, man, we need a rap league. Yeah. And I don't mean, I couldn't figure out how to monetize, but I'm like, imagine a league where it was like, mind you, no one knows it's a league but us. Because we ain't putting 20,000 people in the arena. Wiz is like, and Royce Rizzy. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So we got to find a way to make it. So it's like, yo, Royce, you going to go against Jid this week. You going to go against Jid. Me and you and Jid gonna get hot together. And it's like, y'all cool. So you talking shit, he talking shit, y'all talking shit, you drop a song, now we listen. Nigga, Nicki and Meg is the fucking business model. They dissed each other. They both went #1. Everybody was talking.
Both made money.
And we knew for a fact that they weren't gonna kill each other.
For sure.
And that was cool to us. So now we listening to the music different. But if rappers thought of themselves, and what I mean by WWE, I'm gonna take it a little deeper, like developing the character. Like, who the fuck is Royce Rizzy?
Well, that's why I like TikTok, because it allows you to do skits and things that aren't real. And it's
okay.
It's cool. It's perfectly
funny.
fine.
And if it ain't cool, it's cool. We know you trying something.
Exactly.
TikTok is baby TV.
Exactly.
It's like we gonna put you on baby TV.
It is.
And if it goes viral, you might get
shit. You're auditioning, bro.
Man, my nigga, I don't understand how people don't see social media as a fucking digital resume you can attract everything you want. Nigga, I've been in the last
it fucking is, yo.
I don't know. Because of what I did, I didn't know artists. I came in the game only wanting to know managers. So I knew your team. I wasn't being talking to Wiz because I thought it was like you came up like that's disrespectful. You feel me? But once I start talking, I know all the artists. And it's because of what I'm doing. So I'm telling you,
DM,
yes,
bro.
nigga.
Instant. Cut that middleman out.
Nigga, I be having artists, nigga DMing me like, y'all fuck with you. I'm like, nigga, you know the fuck you are? But, nigga, I'm on baby TV. I'm going to get hot on that motherfucker, nigga.
Sure.
And then, nigga, guess what? You going
they all surrounding you. They coming to you.
Ray, this shit
they
is
coming
real.
to
Like,
you, dog.
You got to understand, like, the way I look at it now, and I see different crowds, and I be from a studio to the trap house, and you might see Ray on the screen. Because it's all the fans watching. This ain't an old crowd, a young crowd. This is what's going on right now. We watch the YouTube more than TV.
Exactly. I want to do something dope for you. So in Atlanta, we have a hip hop historian. I don't know if it's cool to put him on blast, but he's here. It's a guy named Newface.
Okay.
And I want to welcome Newface because Newface is he's right here. Come on, Newface. He's a hip hop historian. But every time,
what's up, man?
No Wiz, he gonna have shit from like this nigga knows everybody has everything. Newface. Have a seat, bro.
I'm like a hip hop historian too.
Oh, now
I'm not better than you though. I just want to learn. That's what I want you to put me on.
First of all, thank you for the invite. You know what I'm saying?
That T-shirt that you got on.
Oh yeah.
T-shirt I got on, I got tattooed on my leg.
Oh man, you see that? And I just knew the lineage, so that's why I came prepared. But I had this in the Trap Music Museum, but we show that's
in the double XL.
Double XL.
Yeah,
Show and Prove his first time as a freshman in double XL.
That's what I meant.
Yep. With the big T, baby Wiz.
I always come bearing gifts, so that's a gift for you, brother Gas.
Oh yeah.
Represent your black and yellow.
That's nice. Yeah, green bottom.
Some papers for you.
Thank you, sir.
Now what we got in here is Hip Hop Raised Me, right? So we look inside here. That's a book of my favorite MCs.
Yep.
Right here. We got Young Wiz right there.
Yep.
So that's one right there.
Purple hair Wiz.
Yep.
Freshman cover.
Freshman cover.
Already signed by with Nip, OJ, and yourself is on there. We got Open That Up. Got Young Wiz.
Say
right
cheese. Always smiling. That
made everybody feel like
that's what made me want. Even on this cover, I'm the only one smiling up there. And that's who they seen. That's who they seen. I love Nip. Nip's my boy, but the cheese won.
That picture says young, wild, and free.
Yep, the cheese won. I was happy. I was high, and I was with my homies.
Solo fader.
Yeah, fader cover. Yeah, yep. I remember shooting that in Malibu.
We got that one as well.
That's Mysterious Wiz.
We got, CEO.
I smiled on this covers too, but they just didn't choose it. Yeah,
that
the
one was
Taylor
popular.
Gang cover.
With Juicy.
That's dope, man. That's classic.
Memories right there.
Cardo. Don't forget Cardo was in Taylor Gang. Shout out to Cardo. Yep.
Then we
and my boy Sledging over there. I love Sledge.
We got the
Lola.
Infamous. They wasn't doing it before that.
Me and My Baby Mama. That's classic right there.
First one to start that.
Classic.
Right?
And we still cool to this day.
Just had the birthday party, right? Y'all just had the birthday party.
She's still my baby's mom, y'all.
The gangster. And then we got the, vibe cover.
Oh, I remember this one. Yeah.
That one.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, they wanted. Yeah. I remember they was mad at me because they was like, "Where's you on a pop music cover?" I was like, "Fuck y'all." Yeah. Fuck all y'all.
And we got inside here. He was part of this cover as well, XXL.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Do you remember all of these?
Yeah. I remember all of these. Yep.
And then as far as the music, I brought some of the things that you would probably relate to again.
All right.
Nipsey cover.
Oh hell yeah.
On the cover, freshman cover is with you as well.
This was the tape he was selling. He sold this for $100, right? Yep. Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
I'm sure you know about this brother.
Dev. Yeah, yep. I love Dev. One of my favorite Devin memories is seeing him perform at South by Southwest. He'll probably remember that. I was just in the crowd. I wasn't even on at that point, but he probably remembers that performance.
And then we got these guys here because you guys were on tour together. Right?
Yep. My boy Currency and Crit. Yep.
And then we got, of course, this brother here. You guys were on tour together.
That's my big homie
at
right
Lakewood
there.
Fork, Miss Fearson, man. Him in that show, man. Imagine the whole line full of smoke.
Smoked out, dog. Smoked the fuck out.
Man, so it's an honor, and maybe I'll just have you autograph one of
these.
Oh, yeah,
for sure.
Thanks for the invite, Jack Dance, Ray Daniels.
Let me just
proof that New Face was there.
Yeah, I'm going to add to that hip-hop history you got going on.
That's his brand. New Face was there. Like, if New Face wasn't there, it wasn't that.
All right, for sure.
We got the collab with Grateful Dead papers, so we got you some papers as well.
Thank you, Stoner.
Yes, sir.
Good look, bro.
Next time I see Wiz, I'm gonna make a bold prediction. Not prediction. I'm gonna say something. Next time I see you, I'm gonna hit a joint.
The weed?
I've never in my life.
Okay.
I've never in my life smoked in my life.
I asked this question over.
I might do that shit.
Is this the first time smoking on the couch?
I'll do that shit right now.
Let's go.
See, I guessed it.
I've never smoked in my life, nigga.
Hold on.
Hold on, let me say something. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up.
Ray.
Any nigga in here laugh at me.
Nah, you be good.
I said,
fuck said
Ray.
that?
I said on the way here, I said, are you gonna get Ray stoned? He
Wiz,
said if he.
I'm 44 years old. I've never smoked. Everybody, I've never put it in my lips, nigga. And by the way, this is the last time.
If you gonna do it, you gotta do it with Wiz Khalifa. Come on. Yeah, only right. You know what I'm saying?
So you gotta take 2 puffs because it's puff pass. And the first
How the
one,
fuck do you hit it?
the first one might
KG,
not
am I
hit
cool?
you.
KG, don't.
Because the first one you'll be like, I don't really feel like that.
KG, don't fuck with me. Let me
you
see.
gotta do 2 puffs.
By the way, I swear to God, I've never smoked weed a day in my
You'll be
life.
good, bro.
You really
By the way, it's gonna be the
going
only
viral.
time I ever do it.
If that
unless I
little-
really like it. Let me see.
I've seen people smaller and whiter than you handle this perfectly fine. 2 puffs, 2 pulls.
Man, fuck y'all.
Don't cough.
2 puffs.
So like
Yep,
that. I don't gotta take breath, breathing it out.
Just
I want to. By the way, fuck. Hold up. I never did it, but watch this, nigga. If I'm gonna look cool as fuck.
Yep, there you go.
Y'all nigga gonna have me looking.
There you
I
go.
know me, nigga.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up, Aaron. I don't want no one coaching me right now. Only one that wins. If you're not on this couch. Puff. Hold on.
You good? You got it?
Hold on, man. What the fuck? I
You
can't.
got it?
Hit the KK.
Now breathe in. Okay.
I ain't feel nothing. Fuck that.
That wasn't
I ain't
it.
feel
Okay,
nothing.
I'm gonna tell you how to do it. You pull it and then act like you ran around the block. There you go.
That's a lot, man.
Nah,
I
but
ain't
just
gonna lie,
do
that's
it.
a lot. That feels like a lot.
Don't do it. Just pump your brakes. So pull it. Now you ran around the block. You ran around the block. Not through your nose though. You gotta do it through your mouth. Pause.
My mouth?
Yeah. Pause. Yeah. Yep. One more time. All right. You ran around the block. You ran around the block. There it is. That was it. That was it.
Feel it in my lungs, nigga.
That was it. That was it. That was it. Do one more.
Bitch, I did it.
Do one more. One more.
By the way, I'm only doing this, and I gotta tell you this.
One more, because it's gonna start to work. It's gonna start to work. One more. Come on.
I'm live on camera.
Come on. All right, now you ran around the block. There it is. That was it.
Hey, that's
this
it.
Nigga's about to be stoned.
That's it.
This nigga about to be high, yo.
That's
I gotta hold this shit. I'm like, what do I do with it now? Give it back to somebody.
He's about to be high.
Hey,
I'm about to be high.
Somebody drive him home.
Ray. Real nigga.
He's gonna be like,
New face was there. New face was there.
He been like,
It's only a physical.
like every day. Look at him, yo.
Everybody on my team looking at me like, nigga, what the fuck did you just do?
Yes, bro.
I never
just
smoked
changed
in my
his
life.
Now he's gonna have a joint every day.
By the way, I can never say I smoked. I never smoked, but I can say I did it on my show with Wiz Khalifa.
That's gone.
Yes, sir.
All right, so the last question. Both of you guys, this is the God Show. Gods is a acronym for goats and underdogs.
Ooh.
Question is, do you consider yourself a goat or underdog? Goat or underdog?
I like to be the underdog. That keeps me working harder. Yeah.
I really feel that shit in my lungs, by the way.
I'm for sure an underdog.
Yeah.
Well, I got to tell y'all something. If you did the God Show, you are goated.
Thank you.
Because let me tell y'all something. No matter how far y'all think y'all gotta go, it's niggas that started where y'all started that y'all are millions of miles ahead. And that's what a GOAT is. A GOAT is a nigga that, and by the way, the only way you become the GOAT is with the underdog mentality. That's the trick to the question. Nigga, you be thinking you the GOAT means I'm done. You know you the GOAT, but that underdog mentality is what keep you hungry. The underdog mentality is why you here. So, number one, I just want to tell y'all, I smoke, which I can feel this shit, my nigga. I swear to God. This shit ain't, nigga. I can feel that shit, my nigga. But I want to tell you something
real good. I know.
Now I'm about to tell you, I want to thank y'all because when I started this shit, my first 20 episodes, I didn't have a guest because I know I got to do it myself. And we've been slowly getting there, and I see the impact. But you are the biggest artist I've ever had on here. Matter of fact, here's the crazy part. I don't even get to the artists because all the managers want to talk to me. So the managers call me like, yo, you can do him, man, but nigga, I got to come talk some shit with you. I'm like, can we do both, my nigga? Because at the end of the day, if you look at how I built this platform, no disrespect to Nori and Gilly and all those guys, because I love them, my niggas, my favorites, and I love Wallow. Them my niggas, but I'm high. Y'all can hear I'm talking. I can feel it.
You good? No, you actually sound really smooth.
Yeah, but nigga, I can feel it. Nah, nigga. Nah, but what I want to tell y'all is that I built this shit off the back of just information. I didn't build it off the back of celebrity guest. New Face was on the show. Nigga, I didn't want to chase celebrity. So when Jack hit me like, yo, Wiz gonna do the show, and I was like, for real? Oh, nigga, you serious? It was kind of like, is this nigga gonna show? And by the way, I was here a year ago with JD. He was the biggest one. I was like, this nigga gonna show? And he showed.
Shout out to JD,
so
man.
You don't understand. I don't give a fuck how successful I am in music. This is my baby. And for niggas that show up for me, whatever the fuck y'all niggas need, I'm gonna get your number, whatever y'all need, and you know this about me, nigga. Whatever you need, nigga, I'm a phone call away. No doubt. And I don't never ask for shit, because I don't do it because I want something. I do it because I want us. Niggas be talking about generational wealth, but they be talking about themselves. They want to change their generation. I want to change every nigga in this room. I want every nigga in this room to be rich. And that's why I talk. Because I'm like, nigga, I became rich and I ain't shit. I barely graduated high school. And y'all niggas showing up for me, that shit means a lot. That's why I hit the blunt. And my girl is going to curse me the fuck out.
Nope.
But.
Nope. Look, there's a secret. Blame it on Wiz.
Nigga, you had it. Wiz, can I tell you the best part about it? It's on camera. Yeah. You lit it. You passed it to me. And then coach me through it. Breathe in. You just ran.
It was Wiz. What was I supposed to do?
What I'm supposed to do, babe? He showed up, nigga. I'm going to do it.
Oh, it's cool. You hungry? You need something?
I need somebody to text me that video because I'm going to post that shit. You good. But I want to say this.
You good. You'll be
surprised
how chill she is.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all my niggas. Whatever. I don't give a fuck if you got a budget or you ain't got a budget. whatever the fuck, I'm that nigga when it comes to this music shit. Nigga, that's why I started talking, because I was giving it away to niggas and they wasn't giving it back. Nigga, like, God damn, at least throw a bone back.
Hello.
Nigga, let's get in the room, nigga, and make some shit happen, nigga.
I can't wait to do it.
Let me A&R the mixtape, nigga. I don't want nothing, but I promise you that's gonna motherfucking go.
All right.
Let's go.
All right.
I smoked the blunt with you, nigga. We blood, we family now. Shout out to our sponsors. Don't get mad at me. I'm really fucking feeling it, by the way. I'm really
we'll censor
feeling
the
it.
smoking part out.
No, we putting that shit on.
You gotta make them pay for this.
Watch this.
For the footage.
I hit that shit
smoking.
again. Watch this shit. I made that shit again.
No.
I'm high as fuck right now. I'm going to a meeting. Who's driving?
He wants to. You be like, let me hit that shit again.
I am driving.
The show's over.
This the God Show. We are out.